My name is Andrew, aka Damp Frijoles, and across from me at this wonderful faux wood table is Francisco, aka FJOJR. And we are two of the three Sports Goofs, and we are broadcasting to you live from Miami, Florida, which is in a state of, let's go ahead and say, panic because of we'll call it CV, because we don't want to get demonetized, although we don't make much money off of this anyway. So who really cares? YouTube, come at us. Anywho, we are back for part 2 of our stadium tours from All-Star Baseball 2004, which is a game that was released in 2003 with 2002 rosters. That makes total sense. Anyway, this is a game that I grew up with and was pretty fun, and I really enjoyed these stadium tours, but I never really got to finish it, and Francisco had never seen this game. So I said, what the heck, let's go ahead and do some stadium tours. So last time we finished up all of the quote-unquote current stadiums, so stadiums that were in existence in 2002, which means there were a lot of very old stadiums, like Veterans Stadium. That's my phone. I'm going to shut it off. We have Veterans Stadium. We have.
Let's go through it right now. Let's start this off because we had a long intro the last time coming in. So let's just get going.
All right. Today we're going to start off with the Astrodome.
The Cheater Dome.
Let's call it the Cheater Dome.
Billed as the eighth wonder of the world by the Astros' original owner, the Astrodome was the first ballpark to have a roof over the playing field and the first to use an artificial surface. The dome also had
This is not Derek Jeter, but it's a new narrator.
State-of-the-art scoreboard that ran cartoons, messages, and the famous animated home run sequences.
Yeah.
When the stores opened in 1965, the Astrodome changed the way the game of baseball was played.
Are you sure it's not Jeter?
Many new stadiums built after the Astrodome.
No, it's not. No, he's got a different voice than that.
Pitching dominated the game during the time the dome was built, and speed became a valuable asset against good pitching on turf fields. The look of the Astrodome changed a bit after a $60 million expansion project in 1989. In 1993, the manually operated out-of-town scoreboards were installed into the outfield wall.
Okay.
With its ample dimensions, the Astrodome certainly gave pitchers an advantage. Even though the turf fields tend to raise the averages, that advantage was negated by poor visibility and the smooth infield surface.
And destroyed people's knees.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the worst parts of these AstroTurf fields.
Shoot through the gaps, resulting in more extra base hits. Pitchers enjoyed the spacious outfield.
They had a flower bed?
I guess.
Allowed them to be more aggressive than normal.
Or a fake flower bed, I'm assuming?
The Astrodome hosted 2 All-Star games and was the site of Nolan Ryan's record-breaking 5th no-hitter.
Also, the roof was supposed to be...
In 1974...
Like, they had a natural grass surface initially.
Yeah.
Above and 329 feet away from home plate, which would have been a 500-foot-plus homer, but that ended up as a single as the ball dropped into center field.
Oof, that sucked.
The New York Mets claimed that the groundskeepers were roof-keeping by manipulating the air conditioning system so that the air currents actually favored the Astros.
So, not the first time the Astros have cheated then.
Here in October of 19...
Of course, they said the same thing in Minnesota.
The dome still stands and nowadays is used for other events.
No.
And it is still there.
It's a national landmark.
It is a national landmark, so it can never be torn down. But there are tons of plans to do something with it. Some people said walking tour, maybe convention center. Who knows?
Oh, yeah, you have to bring it down. I forgot.
The Baker Bowl was first opened in 1887.
Oh.
Philadelphia Phillies didn't start playing
No.
here until 1904.
This is pretty cool.
First called the Huntington Street
I wish.
This is like legit old school ballpark.
Yeah.
National Park and
I wish that the new games would do stuff like this.
I mean, like, you got to give it to Acclaim, who's dead now, but they are. I mean, they didn't have to do this at all. Like, this added nothing to the game as far as the gameplay itself.
A term that has become synonymous in baseball circles with small, hitter-friendly ballparks.
Wow.
Did you know that?
This stadium
Well, no, I knew that.
20,000 people,
But
which is very small by today's standards.
wow, that's interesting.
The Marlins could use that sort of capacity.
Hold on now.
Blank boards during the Prohibition era. The clubhouse is located in center field.
Andrew Locke Company up there. I see that.
That might be the animator or the graphic designer for this.
In 1929,
Probably.
Rogers Hornsby hit a home run that went through the clubhouse door. This park is a
That's interesting.
Fun fact: Rogers Hornsby was a player manager at one point.
Mm-hmm.
300 feet from home plate. The right field foul line is only 281 feet, but the fence there is 60 feet high.
Wow.
That's double the height, nearly double the
The
height.
Baker
of
Bowl
Green
hosted
Monster.
its only World Series in 1950.
That's one way to stop them from hitting it out. Yeah, look how short that is.
During that series, extra seats were added in front of the fence in center field, which led directly to the Phillies losing the series' final game. Though the last game was
I
played
also
at the
gotta
Baker
give
Bowl
them
in
props.
June of
They didn't make the
1938,
field
it wasn't
clean.
demolished.
No.
It looks like roughed up and
Exactly how it was
how it
back
would've been,
then. Yeah.
Because back in that time period, you didn't have these master landscapers or grounds crews or anything. Before we go further.
Oh, whoops. Ah, gosh darn it. I accidentally picked Yankee Stadium.
Located in the Bronx section of New York City.
I got it.
There we go.
So, I remember watching the final. Why'd you do
I
it
keep
again?
doing it. Sorry.
Stop it. I'll do it.
I'm trying to move it to the next ball for. Okay. Okay, Crosley Field.
I believe that's the Reds, but I'll have to double check.
What was the Baker Bowl then? Was that also the
That
Reds?
was the Phillies.
Oh, the Phillies. That's right. He said the Phillies.
Right.
Oh, we have a new sponsor.
Oh, shit,
It's
really?
Oddworld Stranger's Wrath, available on the Switch.
Wow, Oddworld?
Yeah.
Wow, I
Not-
remember when that
not
first
e-
came out.
Not even ever. Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
That was an Xbox.
Yeah.
launch game.
Wasn't on. I think it was on PlayStation and stuff. Or no. Or was,
No, it was Xbox.
no. I'm thinking of. What am I thinking of? I'm not. I don't know. I'll look up what I'm thinking of. Hold on, give me a second. Now it's on my.
Well, I guess.
I'm looking up the Oddworld series and like when they started.
Well, now that I think
Yeah,
about
it's-
it, I
yeah,
guess it doesn't really
okay.
matter if I say CV or the full name of
Alright.
because we're gonna get demonetized.
It doesn't matter. We already got our 2 cents from that. So yeah, it came out on PlayStation 1, MS-DOS, Windows, Game Boy Color, Xbox. I mean the series overall, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Game Boy Advance, PS3, PS4, PSP, PS Vita. Nobody owned a PS Vita. Wii U, Nintendo Switch, Mac OS X, Linux, iOS, Android, and the Ouya, which was a complete disaster. Oh, okay. So
So anyway, before
the
we
series
move
is
on-
older than the Xbox original, but
Right.
okay.
But before we move.
Give me a second. Hold on. Hey, can you speak into your mic?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Plug it in harder. Yeah, you're gone. Yeah,
For how much?
I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I was just talking to myself for a while, or I was talking to a very faint ghost.
Well,
Okay, now you're back. You're back. You're fine.
I hope it listened to some of me because I had a really cool
We
intro.
we went on a whole rant about Oddworld.
Yeah. we'll have to look at the playback, but
Do you want to get to the next ballpark or?
yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool.
But yeah, I just wanted to point out that I remember watching the final game at the Astrodome, which is pretty cool.
Crosley Field was the home of the Cincinnati Reds.
Booyah!
Yeah, you got it.
This park was originally known
Didn't this one have hills
but was renamed before the
at the on the base of the outfield,
Reds owner.
like in of the wall?
Maybe.
I'm looking at it. It looks like it.
Seated about 30,000 spectators, the largest crowd to see a major league game here.
Yep, it does.
Wow.
691 in
Okay.
Certainly looks like it.
Like a slight incline.
Field, like many parks from that era, was forced to have irregular dimensions because of its location and surroundings.
That's true.
Which is something I'm really glad that they brought back with the retro classics.
Well, some ballparks like Cheater Made Park, that one, like they had a small space so they could only do it that way.
Right.
Or Oracle Park in San Francisco was like the space was in that, but it affected the
Right.
angle of the right field side, which is, but in the end, it's probably the coolest feature of the ballpark.
Yeah.
Next to the
Like
McCovey Cove.
That stuff's really cool. I hate these like cookie cutter, although
Well,
strangely these retro classics are becoming cookie cutter in their own way.
yeah, because some of them like they had the space,
First Major League Night game was
but
played in this stadium on
they decided to make it look all retro, regardless. Like, well, Rangers Ballpark, well, the old Rangers Ballpark in Arlington,
24th, 1970. The last
had that right field portion,
Right.
which didn't need to be done, but they did it just for the sake of doing it. I think City Field, the original. Wow, that was a quick one. The other one was pretty long. That
Yeah.
was quick. I didn't even. Okay, did they mention the hills? It looked like it had hills. Okay, whatever. Let's move on, right?
Here, I'll do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I mean,
Next is Forbes
well,
Field.
like, before we move
Yeah.
on, so what were we talking about? Oh, right, dimensions. And
Yeah,
stuff.
it's like City Field used to be massive, like.
But
like,
they brought it in.
And then they brought it in, but it had I don't know, it was hated at first.
Right.
They tried to make it. They tried to make it a weird amalgamation of the Polo Grounds with Ebbets Field, and not enough of Shea Stadium, and now they've completely retracted all that back and
Right.
kind of made it their own. They made it to the World Series eventually.
Yeah. I mean, I went on a huge discussion about this on a post by MLB Stadiums,
Yeah.
which is a Twitter account.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I love some of those stadiums. Camden Yards, PNC, Oracle. I love how they're kind of bringing back the, irregular dimensions, things like that.
Right.
And it has, like, that old-timey feel, but with just enough modern
Yeah.
sprinkled in. And I'm not talking, like, amenities, but, like,
Just the look and feel. Hey, what's up, BU? How you doing, man?
hey!
Yeah, I know they are kind of sad. If you see the score crawls, all postponed, canceled. Like it is what it is.
Man, BU, I feel bad for you, man. The NCAA, well, it might be back on. Probably not.
All of them are done.
Yeah, but there's
Every winter championship.
supposedly there's a chance it might be coming back.
Watching the Premier League championship was surreal. Oh, because they had okay. Because they're and the other places are still going on with no crowd. The XFL is going to do that this weekend. We think
I thought they canceled.
they did cancel.
Yeah.
Did Vince McMahon finally cave in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What about WWE?
No.
They're still going to put on a show.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, WrestleMania is still on. I know
Right.
that.
So what? So Pat
Patriot
McAfee.
League.
Pat McAfee made a very interesting observation. Vince McMahon has never been the guy to kind of cave in easily. McAfee's thinking is that he only caved in on the XFL because he had other partners and things
telling
like that
him
in,
to, like,
and
hey.
probably, forced his hand.
Right.
But WrestleMania, that's him. That's all him.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you've got the performers and the fans and the whatever.
Right.
But that's his baby.
Yeah, I mean, Tampa could just be like, yeah, we're not, you can't even host it, so forget it.
It'll really ultimately come down to what does Florida and Tampa say.
Yeah.
I think I saw a press conference today from Orange County, Florida, giving an update, and they were saying that they were instituting a 250-person limit
Right.
on public gatherings. So maybe Tampa is next, especially considering that they're right next to some of the first CV cases.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we'll see. I mean, that would
We'll
probably
see.
be the only thing that stops WrestleMania from happening.
Let's get on to Forbes Field just to get it moving.
Forbes is
We got a
Pirates.
long way to go
Forbes
still.
is Pirates, I think.
Yeah. That
As you
infamous Game 7, Yankees
Bill
and Pirates.
Mazeroski.
Yeah. Roberto Clemente was on that team too.
Really?
Yeah. So he won 2 championships in his lifetime.
Cut way too short.
Yeah. Well,
As you can tell by the fact that I knew the two previous stadiums, that is true. SmackDown is going on right now in Orlando. I don't know how they
in Orlando? Okay.
supposedly, but in empty arena.
In the Amway Center.
No, at the Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center.
Oh, okay.
You can tell I'm a baseball nerd
Yeah.
because I knew all these like stadiums, stuff like that.
Yeah, I remember. Of course, I remember the scene of Mazeroski hitting the home run, Yogi Berra going all the way back and going over the fence. And to most people, he doesn't deserve to go to the Hall of Fame. He only got in because of that home run.
Basically.
So,
Which, who can blame him? Blame that.
I don't know.
I
Took a
don't know,
while for
Joe-
Larry Walker to get in now.
True. Well, Joe
Okay.
Carter didn't get into the Hall of Fame, did he?
No. So guys didn't bust their brains in when they hit the wall. Well, only on that right field side, I see.
But see, that's the thing that they did at Ballpark in Arlington that I really
The
is
overhang.
so cool. I mean, I get it. You don't like the
I-
disrupted sight line.
Exactly. There's
But
no point in having that.
It looks so cool.
yeah, but
Like that is like quintessential baseball.
really, triple header. Damn, how's
Well, bear
they'd
in
have to start
mind-
like at 9 a.m.
Well, bear in mind, games were like 2 hours back then. They were much shorter than they are now.
Yeah, I guess no commercial breaks on TV and stuff.
Right.
And when did you say was the last triple header?
1920.
1920. So that was before
That was before
the lights.
radio,
No, the
or
lights.
Lights.
Yeah.
So you could potentially do it in, let's say, 7
Let's say,
hours.
So sunrise, let's say it's at 6 a.m. 9 a.m.
I'm just gonna look that
9
up.
a.m. to 12, or let's say then 1 to 4, and maybe you can get it in by 8 o'clock. If
Here,
I
I'm
mean,
looking that up right now.
the sun tends to set a lot faster the more north you go, depending on the seasons. So, the Polo Grounds.
This is a weird
There's a
stadium.
plaza in Palm Beach County, like a shopping plaza
Mhm.
that's called the Polo Grounds. It's
Uh-huh.
not because there's polo played in like
Right.
Wellington and stuff. It was named after this Polo Grounds,
Mhm.
the ballpark Polo Grounds.
Yeah.
This is my favorite of the weird ballparks
Yeah.
because it's like, my God, a rectangular structure, and
You would never see anything like that ever
right.
again.
I mean, look at the frickin' right center field. Wow. And look at the overhang.
Mm.
Like, that is a true overhang, by the
Yeah.
way. Like, the bottom bleachers, the bottom seats. Wow. That's true overhang.
Target Field has something like that,
Yeah.
over in right field.
Yeah, exactly.
but not like that.
No, that's extreme. That's... Wow.
If it ever made it there. Which
Yeah.
I assume a lot happened a bit. Oh, that's true. It can gain momentum. Hit it.
Oh, like kind of like a pinball in a way. Right. Which was also a cheating thing. It was the Astros before the Astros.
Wait, what happened?
The shot heard around the world.
What was cheating about that?
There was a guy in center field giving signs.
Really?
Yeah, that what was coming.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, they were the Astros before the Astros,
Wow.
and the Dodgers get screwed once again.
Well, here, so I found the last triple header. It was actually the only one. Not just it was the first and the last. The first game started at noon.
Yeah.
Let's see. The game was completed in 2 hours, 3 minutes,
That was fast.
which is over an hour shorter than the average today.
Yeah.
So get started around. The second game was an hour 56.
Okay.
So they got 2 games done in under 4 hours. The third game was an hour 1 minute.
Dear God. they were probably so tired at that point. They're just like, just swing at everything, and let's just go home.
So they finished 3 games in 5 hours.
Dear God.
So you could barely get a game and a half in
And that's
today.
why, after that day, the Major League Baseball Players Association was established. Let me get one of our first retro cookie cutter stadiums
Yep.
now. Oh yeah.
Like most of the cookie cutter ballparks built in
Look at that.
Riverfront featured a hard artificial turf surface and has symmetrical dimensions with deep power alleys.
Let's see. We've got the Justy. We got the Budweiser. Got Dunkin' Donuts. Pepsi over there.
Riverfront, that's the Reds, right?
Yes.
Then 3 River. It's
got
tough to tell. They
Kaufman,
all look exactly the same.
Regional Flyers report. 11 p.m. Oh, like a Tim Flyer net. Is
that
that a Fox
that looked
Sports
like
net?
Fox Sports.
Yeah, that's right.
That's Justy is
Withers,
Pepsi.
yeah, Pepsi. You got Cooper up there. What is that supposed to be up there on the Cooper? Next to the
Probably
Dunkin' Donuts.
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh, okay. All right, some PBR.
Tom Seaver threw his only no-hitter here against the Cardinals, and Ty Cobb's record for most career hits was broken apart.
Yeah.
By Pete Rose, who should be in the Hall of Fame thanks to the Astros.
Yeah, at this point, that should be the argument. All right, that was fast. It's so hard to come up with things to say, especially the ballparks themselves, because there's not much to go on.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't mention, like, the Cincinnati Bengals also sucked in this stadium before they sucked in their current stadium.
I'm going to let you take over for a second.
So, Shy Park.
Wait.
Is this
Shy. That's the
Philly?
The Athletics.
Yeah, the Philly A's. Connie Mack.
Fun fact, Connie Mack's great grandson
Yeah, he's a
is a representative here in Florida.
Yep. Yeah, the Connie Mack family. As another fun fact: the Kravis Center, which is the Performing Arts Center in West Palm Beach, used to be a spring training complex called Connie Mack Park or whatever, and that's where the A's had spring training back when they were in Philly. So they have like a plaque in the parking garage showing it.
In 1935, the tall right field fences were built to prevent the residents that live on 20th Street from watching for free.
Wow,
Light towers were installed before the start of the 1939 season.
that's
For the 1953 season, the stadium was renamed Connie Mack Stadium in honor of the legendary manager.
mm-hmm.
The scoreboard was installed in front of the right center field wall in 1956.
That's a further fu to the people living over there. Save Sean Nicholson.
Making the power alleys very shallow and center field very deep. Because of the small right field dimensions, left-handed hitters should be able to smack the ball off the tall fences in right center. With the center field fence reaching 468 feet, the center fielder has lots of ground to cover. Shy Park hosted 8 World Series
Okay.
and 2 All-Star games.
I see a fake Coca-Cola ad.
Jimmy Fox hit his 500th home run here, and Lou Gehrig hit 4 straight home runs in this park.
Really?
The last game was played here on October 1st, 1970, and the stadium was demolished in June of 1976.
I gotta say, it's such a shame that they demolished these stadiums.
I mean,
You know, Ebbets, like all of these old stadiums were demolished. It's just so sad because I would kill.
some of them are still standing. I know. I don't know if it's in this game. Huh? They have League Park. They don't. Okay, they don't. Oh, we're almost done with the retro parks. Sportsman Park.
That's the Cardinals.
Cardinals /
And the Browns.
Right, there you go. There you go.
Sportsman's Park.
Both versions of the Browns sucked. Oh, the old the Cleveland Browns back in their day.
Yeah,
Were really good.
the Browns that are now the Ravens
Right.
were amazing.
Right. There's a wonderful SB Nation video about that.
The Cardinals began playing here in 1920 and were tenants until the current Busch Stadium was finished in 1966.
Mm-hmm.
After the Browns moved out, Sportsman's Park was renamed Busch Stadium after the Cardinals owner.
But my computer shut off. Oh.
When the Busch family bought the stadium, it was almost named after a famous beer that the family owned.
Mm.
They halted that idea.
Really? So the league stopped corporate sponsorship at one time, and now they couldn't. They take two names if they wanted to at this point. Some of them have. Some of them were like something field at something stadium or ballpark.
Capacity to about 34,000. The lights were added in 1940.
Mm-hmm.
This park certainly favors left-handed bats because of the short dimensions of right and right center field. After the Cardinals' last game at Sportsman's Park on May 8, 1966, a helicopter carried home plate to their new home, Busch Memorial Stadium.
Wow.
Sportsman's Park played
So the home plate
in 3 All-Star games.
at Busch Stadium, the second one, because they renamed this Busch Stadium 1.
Played here on May 8,
I wonder.
Did it move to the next
I wonder if it moved to Busch Stadium 3.
can
I'm going to
look.
look that up right
Yeah.
now. Keep doing your thing. Keep
Yeah,
it rolling.
that's fine. That's pretty cool. So let's go to the next one. Exit. Exit. There we go. So keep going. Yeah, Tiger Stadium. This will be a fun one.
In April of 1912, Tiger Stadium opened its doors and became the home of the Detroit Tigers for the next 78 years.
Wow.
The park has a distinctive look and some unique features. The 125-foot flagpole in deep center is the highest outfield obstacle to ever be in play. But the double-deck
Really?
is probably the most noticeable feature. The right field upper deck overhangs
Do they mean the tallest outfield obstacle or the highest? Because like there have been speakers like at the Metrodome and at Olympic Stadium. I don't know if they were higher than that, you know.
I don't know.
And those were in play.
Yeah.
Or the catwalks at Tropicana
Right.
Field.
Since the upper deck was extended in 1938, only 19 players could slide balls over its roof. All but 4 of those matchers hit the ball over the closer right fielder. Sluggers see this park in their dreams. Tiger Stadium favors all power hitters, but left-handed hitters have more of an edge.
Wow. Confidence. Michael Mann. Cooper's Depot instead of Office Depot. I see that there. Nicholson.
I think Big Loco is maybe Midas or one of those companies.
Yeah. Okay.
Unfortunately for pitchers, this park is homer-friendly, and much of the scoring comes from the long ball. Tiger Stadium has hosted 6.
It's interesting. Then the Tigers went the complete opposite way with their new ballpark and made it absolutely massive. Sheesh. Like massive, like
look at
just
that.
as massive as Everspace 2, you know?
Like that.
You can get a pre-alpha access. All right, you know that? And you'll make your mark in the game. Get it on Steam. Click on that link and you'll go there. You'll go there. You can get it on Steam. So the sports world is all weird right now, especially the people who don't know what to do with themselves. Now there's the bad part in that people are not going to get paid and have to survive for who knows how long. I have a real MVP for you know what? Let's do it right now. Let's have one of our weird segments here.
All right.
Real MVP, Sergei Bobrovsky. Yeah. So let's see if it's on here when I bring it up on the screen. But he is going to donate, I think about. Here it is. Okay, Panthers goalie Bobrovsky is going to pledge $100,000 to the BB&T Center workers to help them through this.
Well, here, turn that down. This is going to take a bit.
Yep.
He's not the only one.
Yeah, no, this is not. Yeah.
So we have a multiple real MVP, like Zion Williamson.
Right.
Again, this dude, this is his first year in the league. He's 19. He's not like LeBron James rich or whatever. I mean, admittedly, he's getting a pretty big rookie contract.
Yeah, and his endorsements for.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But he's going to be.
I think he's Adidas.
Whatever.
Yeah.
He is paying to cover the salary for all of the staff at the Smoothie King Center for 30 days.
Yeah.
Like, what a mensch. What a dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's just dude. That's dude kind of territory right there.
For reals.
And there's a million others. Giannis is doing it. I forget who else.
There's some athletes, some ownership groups are also doing it. I think the Florida Panthers owners have pledged to keep the BB&T Center folks afloat, even without any concerts or events or games happening in their arenas. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, the people, the media though, the ones that like work for all these, some of them are being paid by the hour or by events that they go to cover.
Like I don't want to name names here, but I know someone who does work in sports media, and he's not getting paid.
Right.
I mean, the higher ups like John Boyce, stuff like that. Like they'll always be getting money because they're doing stuff outside of game coverage.
Right. They do segments. They do
Right, but
special videos themselves.
Right, but like the quote-unquote lower guys,
Right.
The local reporters, they're in trouble.
And it's people who don't have a platform that they can themselves make something off of.
Yeah, it's
if you don't, some guys have their own podcasts and stuff, and they make money off of that and everything, but others don't.
Right.
And if you're a guest on that, you're not making money off of that. You're just a guest. So, and our podcast, we can't pay anybody. Hey, we need those. We need those 41 cents. All right.
Well, 43 now.
Well, I don't know. We'll see. I'll see after the show how much we get.
Potentially 43 cents thanks to Oddworld.
Yeah, and Everspace too. Never forget Everspace too. They don't forget us.
Whatever happened to Astro Gaming headsets?
I don't know. Maybe when Charles bought those other headsets, they kind of pulled the plug on us. He angered the Astro Gaming gods.
Damn it, Charles. You killed one of our sponsors.
So we're done with the retro parks, and now we're doing the.
Let's keep going.
The acclaim parks.
These are hypothetical,
and
made up.
I'm
parks.
hoping our Lord and Savior will come soon.
We'll see.
And for those who don't know, our Lord and Savior is Derek Jeter.
Of course. Behind us, or behind me, Francisco has a model of a T-Rex, which he named Jetersaurus Rex.
And he protects the Sports Goofs.
He does, and he's wearing one of those ice cream helmets for the Marlins.
Even though they don't wear that blue helmet.
I don't know why. I don't know why they have that. Because
I'm surprised they haven't. Oh well, they'll probably have an alternate at some point with that.
So the Marlins wear black helmets.
Right.
Like,
they've
not every team, but
I mean, they've worn black helmets since they stopped wearing the teal helmets.
Right, which was in the early era.
I think like the first 2 seasons they wore that, and then they stopped.
Collector's items? Oh, maybe. Shrug.
Yeah, I mean, they're ballpark mini ice cream helmets. I've got.
I mean, I used to have a huge collection of them, and
yeah.
I still do.
Yeah, some people do. Hold on, let's go on the search screen.
Like I want
to go down this rabbit hole.
So when I grew up in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we have a minor league team there called the Tulsa Drillers. And the Drillers, they had these ice cream helmets, but they didn't just have Driller helmets. They had helmets for a lot of, if not all, of the major league teams. So I got a Reds helmet, I got a Pirates helmet, I got an Expos helmet, I got a Texas Rangers helmet because that was their minor league affiliate at the time. Major league affiliate. Who else? Never got a Marlins one from there.
Really?
No. I got the Cubs. I think I got the Cardinals as well. They
sell generic ones, but I'm looking for they sell the all 30 MLBs team hats. Here, collectible supplies. So this one, how up to date is this one? Nope, not up to date. They got the old Marlins on there.
That would be something I have a decent collection. That might be something that I'd end up trying to complete someday. I mean, a lot of those are over 20 years old.
It'll never be complete.
Like expand upon it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I'm like, it'll never be complete because like there's always going to be, especially minor leagues.
Right.
There's always going to be a new minor league team.
But and I have from my first major league game in 2007, I got a Tampa Bay Devil Rays helmet.
Nice.
Now it was their second iteration, the green and black.
These guys got some good stuff.
I'll have to bring by my helmet collection sometime.
Or take a photo of it and display it.
Yeah, I could. Or I could just bring it by and show off.
Okay. Alrighty.
But I have the second Marlins logo, so the one prior to the current one. So now I just need to get a teal one.
Okay.
Wow, we really went down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
didn't we?
Now I'm looking at Super Bowl memorabilia. Okay, we're okay. Let's get back to this.
BU, do you have any kind of collectible stuff? We'll find
I
out.
mean, as far as collectibles, I mean, I just got my hats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm building my collection. Some of the mods and I have an implicit agreement to do a hat swapping program.
My brother-in-law, he's into collectibles. He's got
No.
he's got the display case. My sister bought the display case, but for baseballs with the team logos on them. He's got a display case for hockey pucks with the team logos on them, the official ones.
Right.
He's got, what else does he have? I mean, he's got a bunch of Mississippi State stuff. I know that.
Of course. Does he have a Does he have a cowbell?
Of course he has a cowbell.
That's a stupid question.
Of course he's gonna have a cowbell. Why wouldn't he have a cowbell? It'd be a blasphemy if he didn't have a cowbell.
I'd love to see his
Yeah.
cowbell because they usually deck those things out.
Well, his isn't really that decked out. He's got a little mini plush bully,
Right.
which is the mascot for Mississippi State Bulldogs. He's got.
I'd love to have him on the show and chat some college football.
Yeah, I mean, my brother-in-law's mostly, well, Mississippi State stuff. He loves. I mean, he's into the college basketball team.
Just sports in general.
And
Seems like a-
Cardinals fan, St. Louis Cardinals fan.
Seems like a cool dude.
Pittsburgh Penguins fan. He doesn't have an NFL team. He's not into NFL, and he's become a Miami Heat fan, but not hardcore, but Heat
Yeah.
fan, just by virtue of living down here. So
Gotcha. All right.
okay,
Claim Sports Park.
yay.
These are
so
hypothetical.
we'll have no because we don't even know what they'll look like. So let's
Right.
this will be fun.
So these are hypothetical fictional
And
stadiums.
yeah, I'm praying our Lord and Savior will come down from the heavens and narrate this. It's Derek Jeter! Oh, this is the one you said that was Orlando.
Well, so anyway, if you look in the background, the Dr. Doom.
That is such a bad name for Adcock Networks.
So if you can look in the background here, that ride to the right, the two towers.
Yeah.
That's called Dr. Doom. Forgets drop ride or whatever.
Yeah.
And then to the left of that is the Hulk roller coaster.
Have you been on there?
I have not been on Dr. Doom, but I have been on the Hulk.
Okay, yeah, me too. That was my first ever roller coaster.
Really?
Yeah. My sister loves roller coasters. She's like, "You did that one as your first one?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "That's extreme."
My first was
And we mentioned this before, so, not on the air, but like that left field side looks kind of like Citi Field.
yeah, it does a bit.
All right.
My first roller coaster was the Kraken at SeaWorld.
Yeah. Like
That one's pretty
Oh, my-
extreme too.
Really? Oof.
They knew exactly what they were doing when they created the Adcock sponsor board.
Okay, so now we're doing
Struble County.
Struble County. This is like a tiny little.
This is one I have not seen.
Let's see. Oh.
Oh, that's just the DC.
Oh, like Washington. Okay. Now, of course, the Nationals didn't go with this. But I like that ivy on there in right field.
Yeah.
But that's too much brick. And, of course, they would have to have padding.
Mhm.
The Great Brick Wall. Look at Peyton's Donuts. And of course, they kind of have the same generic left field
Yeah.
stands in the back.
They were not very imaginative with some of these.
Yeah, some of them were Just going with the trends of some of them. Like,
Hold on, I think it's back to your controller.
I don't know why
I don't know
playing
why
like
it keeps
ping
jumping
pong
back
with
and forth.
our with our ability to control these.
Enzo Field.
Enzo. Okay.
Let's see what this is.
Enzo Field is a park designed for an expansion.
The Adcox ones were
That kind of looks like Oko a little
the
bit.
Coliseum.
The ends has a neoclassic style and bears some resemblance to Wrigley Field.
It sort of, some of it kind of feels like Target Field.
Yeah, a bit.
Even the overhang. Look, your
Yep.
precious overhang.
Unlike Wrigley,
Of course, they made it like a. They
Although I
completely
don't like
surrounded
that.
it.
I don't like that overhang.
Yeah.
I do not like that.
They completely. Yeah.
If there's going to be an overhang, it has to be with the columns.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it just looks weird.
they're real grapevines that are harvested and used to press Enzo's vintage grape juice is a little bitter. Fans seem to enjoy
Just
it.
Adcock. Hey,
What?
Freddie, welcome.
It's bitter.
Pitchers to benefit from the reliable infield grass and a large amount of foul territory. Balance your draft will focus on pitching in the early part of the draft.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's what he's doing for the Marlins. Although he's drafted
Oh, and
some really good hitters.
Guess who's here with us now? Freddie.
Yeah.
So we've got BU, we've got Freddie. We might get Mikey in a little bit. Fishbach Field.
Fishbach Field.
Or it could be Fishback. We'll see.
Alrighty. The guys next door must have been like,
Fishback.
Fishback.
Ooh.
Another expansion team.
Hey, look.
It's basically reverse Rangers ballpark.
Yes.
Many of the people that work there stay around late so they can watch the games from their office windows.
Okay.
That's kind of like Rangers ballpark.
Yeah.
The first floor is a state-of-the-art arcade, which features cutting-edge video game technology.
Oh, that arcade died.
Plexiglass fence in right is certainly the most distinguishing feature in this park.
Plexiglass fence.
Ooh.
The wall itself is reminiscent of Fenway's Green Monster.
What?
It's clear.
Really? A clear. Okay.
That'd be pretty cool.
Onlookers can see through the fence and catch all the action on the field.
Okay,
That's-
I'll be honest. That would be pretty cool. to
Yeah, an invisible fence.
Left-handed sluggers should have a field day knocking the ball off the clear monster.
The clear monster.
see. That's pretty
Perhaps
cool.
some left-handed hitters to take advantage of this park, and some left-handed pitchers to counter opposing lefty hitters.
I gotta admit that would be.
It kind of looks like a mix of Rangers ballpark and New Busch Stadium.
Yeah, it does. That clear wall concept would be something really cool.
Yeah, that would be. That's okay. Flyer Mountain.
BU, Freddie, what are you thinking of this so far? Any
Instant sponsor. Just Adcock.
any comments, concerns, what have you? We appreciate you being out here tonight.
Yeah.
Clear Mountain Field is a park designed for an expansion team.
Okay. This. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know
Most
BU.
features of the park
Eh.
have a fantastic view of the mountainous landscape that peers over the outfield fence.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be kind of like New Oakland Park.
Yeah.
If the
Field level seats also have small video screens that display the scoreboard information.
all right. It's kind of
The park has many dining options.
Well, that's what they have now.
yeah, like in the premium seats.
Yeah.
Behind the video screen in center field is a corn processing plant that handles millions of bushels of fresh corn every day.
Okay.
The dimensions are pretty deep and should help keep
That's so random.
So we've got corn
Is
processing.
this like a Nebraska-based ballpark?
pitching and defense.
So we've got corn processing. We've got grape making.
You got an arcade in the other one.
arcade.
All right. Derek Jeter, when he probably recorded, was like, "You guys are paying me, right? Like, that check better clear."
Loco Dome.
Ooh, a dome. Let's see this one.
I think this was the one with the really weird.
Park designed for an expansion team.
This is like, this wouldn't fly now.
This park is certainly
No.
an interesting place
This is basically just Olympic Stadium
Well,
again,
hold on. Let's.
or Rogers
I
Field,
think.
Rogers Center.
Wait. Hold on.
Roof is fashionable. The Laco Dome ignores the recent trends and stands out on its own.
This is a claim he's recording
Yeah.
for, after all.
This is a permanent roof stadium, using the same air-supported system used in Minnesota.
They would never do this.
No.
The most distinguishing feature is the waterfall located in center field.
All right.
That'd be cool.
That's.
Kansas City is in play.
Oh, that'd be so
Oh,
freaking cool if they
That'd be
did that.
So cool.
They'd have to replace the ball every time it went in there.
Forget about the weird bounces. What about the soggy baseball?
Yeah.
Not only do opponents have to adjust to
They should do that in Tampa.
Yes.
throwing adjustments as well.
Well, actually,
The deep dimensions should favor pitchers, though contact hitters should be able to spray the balls in the stage's outfield. Draft good contact hitters and outfielders with good speed.
although in the Ybor City concept stadium,
Yeah.
they had like a mini beach almost in the outfield. Not in play, but
Right.
even still.
Mailman Stadium.
Mailman
Yeah,
Stadium.
people go postal.
Ah, nice.
Mailman Field is a park
Mailman.
designed for an expansion team.
Okay.
You'll see in
Kind
a
of
sec.
like Minute Maid.
The roof is fast, efficient, and relatively quiet.
Looks like Minute Maid.
Yeah.
Minute Maid Cross Rangers Ballpark.
Plaza area is the home run mailbox. It delivers a thank you note.
Thank you for that fat pitch.
This stadium tends to favor pitchers, but left sluggers should have some success with a short porch in right field.
Thank you.
Draft left-handed power hitters to pick up a center fielder who can cover a lot of ground defensively.
Thank you for that.
Okay,
Fat pitch.
this is like a mix of Rangers Ballpark with that part in center field, the roof of the Minute Maid Park.
Right.
It looks like the right field side of City Field
Yeah.
on the other side, especially because City Field has the overhang too.
This is a delightfully odd concept for a stadium,
Now you go.
says BU. This is something that I love about this is they come up with these they really use their imagination here.
Right.
Like-
Old Snavely Field.
Like they have whatever creative concepts they want.
Just as creative as Oddworld Stranger's Wrath on Nintendo Switch.
Exactly. All right, let's see what Old Snavely Field has for us.
Old Snavely Field is a park designed for an expansion.
There's a hot air
There's a hot air
balloon.
balloon. I almost called it a blimp.
Timeless quality that brings the fun back to baseball.
Okay.
This park is extremely fan-friendly and has some of the best food in baseball.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the menu?
From the buffet-style food courts to the foot-long Snavely dog, the fans are always satisfied.
Yeah, okay. Especially if it's a foot long, huh, Jeter?
Feature at this
Satisfied by a foot long.
Yeah.
Very nice.
fans can rent a hot air balloon and watch the game from above.
Are you kidding me?
These aren't the best seats when it's raining. It provides a different perspective.
It kind of reminds me a
Can I
little
see the
bit of
grandstand?
Shea in that back part.
And Oakland Coliseum, too.
Yeah. But why? Says
Yeah.
BU. But why? Because that's why.
You have to get some loft in order to get out of the park. Particularly,
Yeah, I can see kind of Oko a bit.
Yeah.
A little bit of
hitters with power and pitchers with
Shea in there.
Yeah.
But
gosh.
I know that they are a lot of this is kind of taking ideas from existing stadiums, but it's still incredibly creative,
Like,
and I love it.
One of the things that is a dead giveaway that this is the transition to now is that those stadiums look like they seat like 50 to 55,000
Right.
people, and they would never be built
Exactly.
nowadays. It'd have to be between 35 to maybe 40K, but
Right.
only like a massive like
So
market.
Francisco and I were discussing this earlier. So this game is named 2004,
Right.
but it was released in early 2003.
Meaning it was developed in 2002.
Right, so it has the 2002 rosters. So the concepts are almost 18 years old.
Right.
The game's release is 17 years old. It's amazing how much has changed in 17 years in the sports landscape.
Like, to them, having like the score and all that stuff on every seat was something innovative for them over
Right.
here. But it's like,
Now
well, we all have our own phones, so there's no
Exactly.
need for that.
See what looks like Citizens Bank.
Exactly. It is Citizens Bank.
The park has bowl-shaped seating and was designed by a Canadian architecture firm.
Nice.
Probably like future Montreal Stadium for them.
Could be.
Taylor's Pancake House is located in the right field concourse.
Ooh, Pancake House.
Maple syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Will you mention maple syrup?
Pancake specials are served all day long with the famous kids Canadian maple syrup.
Hey!
Shout out to BU Mr. Canada.
The Pancake House is a small set of bleachers occupied by devoted fans known as the Flapjacks.
Oh my God.
The dimensions at this game are neutral and do not favor any type of hitter.
You know IHOP would put their corporate sponsorship all over
Oh,
this.
of course.
Balance your draft as best you can if you're using this park.
So this is basically Citizens Bank.
It's Citizens Bank, but with flapjacks.
Pancakes, yeah,
with
exactly.
Pancakes.
Okay.
I
Maybe
love-
they had like the design, like the renders of Citizens Bank. It's like, oh, let's just make that before,
Right.
because they're still at Veterans Stadium in this game.
Right.
The Mac.
I wonder if it's sponsored by like McDonald's or something.
The Mac.
MAC is a park designed for an expansion team.
Kind of reminiscent of Camden.
I guess.
The park boasts many modern features like padded seats and armrests, amusement centers, and an on-site microbrewery.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Well, they all have that now.
The huge
Except the
concrete
microbrewery.
complex behind the right field fence is the most prominent feature at this ballpark.
Yeah, there's kind of a stadium, a building like that at Camden, sort of.
Allow renters to catch every home game.
Renters could. Okay. Imagine the rent there.
Park should favor all types of pitching.
Anything else?
Yeah, I don't think.
Your draft on
Yeah, it's not that interesting.
picking up good
It's just like, let's just put a apartment complex in center field.
Yes.
All right, that's.
Let's see what's next.
I thought they would have something more because
I
of
know.
the Mac. Whitaker Grounds.
How many more stadiums?
We're almost there.
No, we don't.
Oh, we saw the future ones. Whatever. Let's keep going. This is fun. We're not even an hour in this.
designed for an expansion team.
Okay. Huh.
Clear roof. Interesting.
The deep dimensions and low fences help
Kind of like Tiger Stadium, but without the
Yeah.
obstructed pillars, whatever.
I would be cool. That's cool looking. I'll admit. It's like a true overhang.
unbelievably difficult to hit.
What
Yeah.
happens if you hit it?
Like the old polo grounds, the
Aw.
upper deck
Aw.
hangs over the lower decks in the outfield.
Look at that.
That'd be really cool to see
Some
nowadays.
fly balls that would normally be caught at the wall could land in the upper deck, turning outs into home runs.
Shh.
Verizon, Justin
Okay.
Withers.
For the pitchers, the fences are pretty deep here, so not too many fly balls get hung up there.
Hmm.
Pitchers will enjoy the deep dimensions, so plan your draft around pitching, speed, and defense.
Okay, so it's kind of like if the Tigers had gone this route
Yeah, which that would have been amazing.
instead of
So-
what they did.
I will concede that having a true overhang like that, even without the columns, would be cool. Seeing it because the quote unquote overhangs they have now, it's really not. It's set back, but worth chase.
Worth chase.
But you see what I mean?
Yeah.
The stacking
Yeah.
is really cool.
Worth Chase Field is a park designed for an expansion team.
I don't know what that looks like.
Retractable dome is considered
Uh.
previously loud by some. The roof can open or close in less than 5 minutes.
That's
Damn.
fast.
That's fast even by today's standards.
Yeah, Marlins Park is 15 minutes.
Chase
Okay.
Now I'm getting hungry.
Dimensions in right field should give right-handed hitters a bit of an advantage.
All right.
I'm getting kind of hungry. We've talked about.
Right-handed hitters with good pop, so your pitching staff was solid.
All right. There's not much else he says. He didn't
Yeah.
mention the bridge out there or whatever.
Yeah, that's a
It-
bummer.
I
That
don't,
would have been cool. To
I don't know what it
mention.
reminds me of.
But,
maybe a
like-
little new Yankee Stadium, a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah,
Like at least in this right field portion.
yeah. It's man, I'm getting hungry. We've got wine.
The left field is kind of like Coors Field. In
Yeah.
A sense.
Actually, the right field kind of a little bit
Oh.
pre renovation.
Okay, so
I'm getting hungry though. So you've got wine, you've got corn.
let's see, Worth Chase,
Zentmeyer
Zentmeyer
Dome.
another one.
This was the one. I'm not sure if you remember it, but this had like a great line in it.
I don't remember it now, but let's see.
The Zentmeyer Dome is a park designed for expansion.
That looks like the Kingdom.
Yeah, definitely. With just a hint of the Twinkie or the hefty bag or whatever they call it.
Modern Baseball Park.
Hold on, I'm gonna be quiet for this one.
The lines are ridiculously shallow, and dead center field is only 365 feet from
Mm.
home. The colossal center field fence known as the Tansy Mammoth can knock down many potential home runs. A manually operated scoreboard is embedded within a giant wall and features dual video monitors for replays. It is designed to give up-to-the-minute scores, but the problem is they don't pay their workers enough to keep the scores up. The turf can produce some funny bounces, and outfielders must have
Like that is so random.
Oh my God.
This park certainly promotes hitting, and offensive numbers should skyrocket.
Yeah, this is basically like.
To be effective in this park,
All right.
you have power hitters and pitchers with high strikeout totals.
It's like if you decided to convert a hockey or basketball arena into a baseball
Yeah.
stadium.
Gonna see if going backwards makes it quicker. I guess it wouldn't.
No, there's still a bunch of future ones we have to
Now
get
we
through.
have BP Village.
Ooh.
This is the future home of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Okay. It kind of looks exactly like what they
Kinda looks
built.
like it.
49,000 people, bucking the recent trend of small, cozy seating arrangements.
Wow. They got incredibly close.
Yeah,
Fans will have an incredible view of downtown St.
considering that this was 4 years before it opened.
Where the left field seats turn the corner at the foul pole, the upper deck will project out towards the field. The first rows of the upper deck will
They kept the arches from Busch Stadium
creating a home
That's
run
cool.
in the back.
like a Tiger Stadium in the Polo Grounds. The brick building will serve as the hitter's background in center field.
What?
The ballpark village beyond center field will support the Cardinal Hall of Fame, an aquarium, restaurant,
An aquarium.
and offices.
Alrighty.
Some of the buildings in the neighborhood of the ballpark may have rooftop viewing, like at Wrigley Field in Chicago. The deep power alley should certainly give pitchers an advantage in this park. The Cardinals will begin play in this park during the 2005 season.
We got pushed back a year.
They got incredibly close.
Yeah.
They got incredibly close with this.
Well, that's a bummer, though. I'm looking at Busch Stadium now, and they didn't put in those arches.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, you
That would have been a really
nice touch.
that would have been a very small but meaningful touch.
But they got really close
got
with that
real
design. I'm
close.
like, were the arches the same angle?
What do you mean?
Where they have the arch in the background of the game? Is it the same?
Yeah, virtually.
Wow.
Like, so they had the orientation right and everything.
Wow, that's amazing.
Now you'll notice DC Stadium is identical to that Duval County or whatever
Yeah, that's
from
what.
earlier.
This is a future site for an expansion team for Washington, D.C.
It is. Yeah, it's
They
the same
just
thing.
added the Capitol building in the back.
Right. Because they wouldn't have it this close to the Capitol building.
Right.
But this is still a better view than what the Nationals do have.
That is true.
I've been to Nationals Park. Like, you can only see the Capitol building from the upper deck on the first base line. So that's really the only part where you can see the Capitol building.
Right.
The wall angles sharply towards the power alley, which measures a very deep 416 feet. This shape should make the park very challenging for left-handed power hitters.
Now, hopefully, the future parks aren't just what we saw already.
Some of them are.
Ugh. All right, let's go.
Then some of them aren't.
Well, let's see. I thought you were going to go backwards. Oh, you are going backwards, right?
I decided to go forward.
Okay.
Future
Fenway.
Fenway. Which actually was a very realistic
Almost happened.
prospect
It almost happened.
not that long ago. This is very possible.
This is the future home of the Boston Red Sox.
Honestly,
The dimensions are exactly the same as the current Fenway.
this is basically what they've done to the current Fenway Park.
Except that scoreboard.
Yeah, no, that they put that up in center field.
But like
The new park will have more seats and wider aisles, providing more comfort for the fans.
Yeah, the place is kind of cramped. Yes.
yeah.
Once the new place is open, the Red Sox plan to build a baseball museum, Red Sox Hall of Fame, and Children's Center within the park. Like the older park, this version will still be tough on left-handed pull hitters, while the Monster will be an inviting target for right-handed pull hitters.
The Sicko is still in the back too.
Park are being developed, but no date has been set for the groundbreaking.
Yeah, I'm glad that they kept the old Fenway though. There's something to be said about the
Yeah.
the nostalgia, the mystique, the whatever you want to call
Let's
it.
see. Where are we? Future Oakland. The new Coliseum.
This is the future home of
No, let's say it. You want to skip this?
He's not gonna say anything new.
see the skyline of downtown Oakland from beyond.
Oh, they added the skyline of Oakland over there. That's all that was added.
Prominent feature is the enormous hotel that looms over the
Okay, now they called it a hotel in this instead of an apartment.
The hotel in center field will have many rooms that overlook the ball field.
Okay. Those have balconies though.
That's true.
You get a room with a view of the field on days when the Athletics play. The deep dimensions will certainly favor pitchers, much like their current home.
Oh boy.
Plans are underway for this new ballpark PAs.
Mm.
Yet, no timetable has been set.
It's 2020, and the timetable still has not been set. That's for sure.
Let's see what's next.
Future Padres.
Now,
And when?
Petco opened 2 years later.
Yeah.
Well, 1 year later.
So let's see how close they got it.
The future home of the San Diego Padres.
That's basically it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically it.
Up to the entrance of the ballpark.
Yeah, they got the metal supply company building. So they had the plans.
Yeah. Well, of course they did because
They were building it at
you
this point.
can't have build in 1 year without a plan.
Right.
The west side building will be part of the left field wall in foul pole.
Which I love this really cool concept.
Yeah.
The scoreboard sits above the left field bleachers.
Mm-hmm.
And home to Bartolo Colon's first home run.
The greatest moment in MLB history.
Exactly.
According to the guy that called it. What is that guy's face out there in right field?
Right field wall. Maybe a target.
That's got to be like a developer or something.
Maybe.
They're like, let's just put his face
Now,
there.
that's one thing they don't have is the beach volleyball.
Yeah.
Sand volleyball.
That's not there. And is right field like that?
I don't
Is
think
the
so.
right? I don't know if it's like that.
Now, I briefly heard it. He mentioned that they would have internet access so people could order food from their
So
team.
futuristic.
I know. Okay, let's see who's next.
All
Anyone
right.
still with us, or is it just the two of us
Yeah.
chatting at each other?
Yeah, that's fine.
Philly.
Future Philly.
And again, Citizens Bank opened also in 2004.
So let's see.
home of the Philadelphia.
So that ballpark, okay, yeah, it's basically Citizens
Yeah.
Bank.
Just haven't much to comment on.
They just have they don't the bullpens aren't there. Like
Right.
I think they probably had like a general idea of what it would look
Yeah.
like, but not the entire concept. All right.
The street level entrances lead to the main concourse and have a wide open view of the field.
That makes a lot of sense. All right, cool.
Fans will be able to see the skyline of downtown Philadelphia beyond the center field fence.
Which is true.
The new scoreboard is located.
Yeah, BU, I know this isn't what we typically do, but we started this concept last week, so we wanted to finish it up.
And given the fact that we won't have a lot of or any sports to comment on in the future, for at least the short-term future,
Yeah.
we'll have to think outside the box on some other new stuff. So, oh, they got the
The Liberty Bell.
yeah.
So if anyone
got
has
that
any
right.
ideas for what we can discuss in the next month,
I mean, I've always wanted to do a discussion on, we can always talk about in the future, because there's ideas being thrown about as to how to resume the NBA and the NHL season
right?
and what to do with the playoffs. Somebody floated Brian Scalabrine, former Boston Celtic, a March Madness style tournament. All 30 teams go at it
Huh. Okay.
and crown a champion. Who cares what happened in the regular season?
Interesting.
Well, you would have to care because they have 30 teams, so I guess the top two teams would get like a bye and then move on from there. NHL almost has a round of 32
Yeah.
with 31, so I guess you would give the Bruins, since they have the most points, the bye,
Right.
just to reward them for their regular season.
Exactly.
So the Lightning would face the Detroit Red Wings in the first round.
This totally looks like City Field.
Yeah. I mean, just right field in general. Well, Citi Field opened in 2009, along with New Yankee Stadium. And I don't know if you know, but was it Shea Stadium was supposed to be enclosed and with a dome.
Really?
Yeah, it was supposed to
I did not know
be
that.
completely enclosed like the other cookie cutters, and was going to have a dome, but they scrapped it.
The most intriguing feature is the retractable natural grass surface.
Oh, like the Arizona Cardinals in
Right.
University of Phoenix Stadium.
Now, bear in mind, though, that was just a twinkle in the Cardinals' eye in 2002.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were still playing at Sun Devil Stadium.
Yep. It's actually called State Farm Stadium now.
Plans for the construction of the new Met Stadium have temporarily been put
Okay.
And it looks absolutely nothing like that.
Okay. So Yankee Stadium. All right. Let's see. Future Shea, future Twins. Let's see how close they got to Target Field.
This is the future home of the Minnesota.
Not even close.
Oh, it's that one we saw before. Okay.
Want to skip it?
This park is much different from the Metrodome.
Let's see what he says about the back. He'll probably say something about the back.
Maybe.
Yeah, it is much different than Metrodome, that's for sure.
The field will be natural grass and sit 13 feet below street level.
Well, I know it's natural grass,
Every seat will be angled toward home plate, providing fans with a great perspective of the field.
which was one of the complaints at the Metrodome.
Yeah.
The park will feature wider aisles and wider seats.
Pretty sure they have that in the new Target Field.
The retractable roof will span over 600
They don't have that.
close in less than 15 minutes.
They chose not to have it.
When the roof is open, fans will have a beautiful view of the lakes beyond downtown Minneapolis.
That's pretty cool.
Defenses from the Metrodome make a reappearance in this new park.
Really?
That would be cool. Let's be honest.
That would have been a nice touch.
Metrodome, this park should favor right-handed hitters.
I think that's the Metrodome in the back. Do you see it?
Maybe.
I think that's the Metrodome in the back. The Vikings will
Oh.
forever play there.
Sponsor time.
Yay, Everspace 2.
Looks that way. And let's see what's next.
Future Wrigley. Of course, they didn't do that
Again,
either.
that was very possible not too long ago, but the Cubs did the right thing and renovated the hell out of Wrigley.
Yeah.
And now it's a real top tier venue, and look what they got out of it.
Yeah.
This is the future home of the Chicago Cubs.
Honestly, the renovations look a lot better than
I
this.
agree.
The current Wrigley Field site and the playing field dimensions will remain the same as the old park.
It's on the current Wrigley Field site.
So basically, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Except they didn't add those seats in center. There's no reason to.
Right.
Larger crowds.
They moved the scoreboard. Remember, you said they can't touch that.
Right.
It's a historic landmark.
The famous bleachers in the outfield are replaced with more comfortable chairs.
Which is what they did. They added new bleachers.
The wind will still be a big influence on games played at this park.
So basically, this is exactly what happened.
Yeah,
Just
except
actually, they ended up doing it better.
and no scoreboards on either
Right.
side and stuff. But
This
now
ended
it's-
up actually being better than.
yeah. The real Wrigley Field looks better than this.
Right, that's what I meant.
Okay. Future.
This is our last one.
Really? Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Let's see what Future Yankee looks like.
This is the future home of the
Oh no. 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 This is a big no.
Yankee Stadium combines the classic feel of the older Yankee Stadium with the luxuries of the modern day.
Oh yeah, you showed this.
Yeah,
Stadium has a retractable roof.
It's basically old Yankee Stadium but with a roof.
yeah. But with different seating arrangement.
Classic Yankee Stadium. The monuments return to the field of play, but the retired numbers and the plaques remain behind the outfield fence.
Roof kind of looks like Marlins Park's roof.
Kinda.
In a way, a little bit in a way.
Current Yankee Stadium. Many of the features from the fences to the facade look similar.
And they have the monument back in play.
Yeah.
Haven't changed. This stadium will still favor left-handed pitchers and batters.
Yeah, like they dropped a tier.
And that's kind of like Kauffman Stadium and like the right field grandstands and Tropicana Field.
All right,
So we're done.
we're done.
Well, let's wrap this video up and then we'll think of something else in the.
Anyone
maybe we
wanna-
might do something else, but
Anyone want to chat for a little bit, talk, whatever?
well, we could stop this and do a new video for like a just general chat,
Okay.
whatever.
All right,
But
so
I'm so glad our friend of the show, Derek Jeter, stopped by. As you know, he gave us the hookup last season.
yeah, absolutely.
So I'm happy about that. I will probably cut up that portion where I screamed his name and post it on our Instagram and our TikTok and stuff like that. So yeah,
Tag
I'm
him.
happy. I'll send it to Charles as well.
All right, so I guess we're gonna take a commercial break here.
Yeah, we'll take a little break.
Sponsored by Oddworld and
Everspace.
Everspace.
Yeah.
No longer Astro Gaming headsets. Rest in peace.
Oh, we never know. They might come back one day.
They might.
So
All right, so
let's close
let's
out.
hit to our commercial break.
Adios.
See you soon.